All right, you guys, welcome to June. We are halfway through the year. Can you believe it? Hello to all of you who are watching this on the replay. I am Shantae Williams. I am the owner of Relentless Publishing House, where we help um, aspiring authors who write nonfiction to self publish their books. So, you guys, it's been a minute since I've been live, it's been a lot going on. But you know what? All is still well. And I'm so excited for what this year is bringing, not just for, in my business, but for all of you who are writing and publishing. I celebrate each and every one of you. So here we are, it's June, and you already know what I'm going to ask you. Where are you as it relates to your writing and publishing? Where are you at? Is it going the way that you want it to go? I mean, what's going on? What progress are you making? Right? I want to know what's your progress? What is the progress you got going on? And so this is crunch time, especially if you're trying to get a book written and published before the year is out. If you're trying to meet the holiday rush, you got to get going. You got to still at writing time. You got to get disciplined and you got to get consistent. You got to make up in your mind, am I really going to do this? And it's either yes or no. And you have to look at the man in the mirror and you have to be able to answer them. And if you're serious about getting your writing done in the year of 2025, and if you want to get it published before the holiday rush, which means you really need to be done um, in October so that you can order your books the first week of November, so that you can have your books ready for Black Friday. Going into the holiday, going into the new year. Now, I'm going to tell you, now is a great time to start working on that devotional. Now is a great time to get that all that content out that you already have and to repurpose it. You guys, I've shared this before in my trainings. My first 3 books were from when I used to blog. They were from my blogs. I just started sending emails out to women, encouraging them, and random topics, scriptures, and all those different things. And then a friend of mine encouraged me to start blogging. So I transferred all of those emails into a blog. And then I was blogging and writing. I actually wrote more then than I do now. And so I took those blogs and divided them up into 3 30-day devotionals. Did y'all hear me? I took what I already had, repurposed the content, and created 3 30-day devotionals. So every time I did a devotional, I took those devotions off the blog. So when I did my first book, published it in 2015, 2016, I can't remember what year it was. I took those 30 devotions and hid them out the blog. I don't know if I think I may have deleted them. I can't remember. It's been years and years ago. And then when I did the second book, I did the same thing. Then when I did the third book, I did the same thing. Then I kind of switched away from blogging, created an email newsletter, and then just kind of randomly would send things, but not as detailed as the blog. Maybe I need to get back into blogging. I don't know. We'll see. But a lot of you have content already out there. And you just need to put it in an organized fashion, especially if you're talking about devotional, because there's no template for devotional. There's no that it has to be this way. No, it's however creative you want to make it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no limits to what you can and cannot do when you are creating your devotional. So I want to encourage you to start working on that now, because they make great Christmas gifts and they're great for New Year's. A lot of people, after the holidays get here and the new year kicks in, they're on this thing where they're trying to be better and they're looking for something to help them. And your devotional may be the answer to their problem. And so, but you remaining quiet, you procrastinating and making excuses, you're cheating somebody else out for the solution that they need for the problem that they have. You are the answer. So If you've been trying to write a devotional, you're thinking, well, I don't know where to start and I don't know where to go and I just don't know how to frame it. And sometimes you're just overthinking it. And I tell my clients all the time, stop trying to format it when you're writing and just write it. Just write it. Because if you just write it, then you get it out. All right. And so I have something coming up that's going to help you with this devotional. So I'm hosting the devotional blueprint. It's going to be on Thursday, June the 19th at 6 p.m. Central Time. The investment is $47. You're going to know how to develop your framework. You're going to know how to write in the context of the word, and you're going to determine your target audience. You're going to be able to develop the blueprint for your devotional. You're going to have all the tools you need to do that. Now you can get in the just general session for $47, or you can upgrade to the VIP. The VIP session is going to be immediately after the regular session. You'll get the workshop replay, which is not included in the $47 session. You'll get the workshop replay, and then we're going to have an hour working session where you get to, if you have sample work, I will look, you can read it quickly. I can look at it very quickly and give you some pointers on what direction you need to go. I'm going to give you a free devotional template. I'm going to give you a free ebook. And there's one more other thing that I'm giving you, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But you're going to get these additional resources that's going to help you. Now, I'm not the type of person that if you take my workshop, you have to keep taking workshops. No, once you master what I'm going to teach you, you just rinse and repeat. So once you get the first one done, it's going to be even easier for you to get the second, third, and fourth one done. But some of you, it's not that you need another idea, you just need a blueprint. So if I were you, I would invest in the devotional blueprint workshop. Go to our website, relentlesspublishing.com, and go ahead and register. Now, if you know you need that extra assistance, that extra guidance, go ahead and upgrade to the VIP. Afterpay is available on the website, so you can break those up into 4 payments. But I would not stay stuck another day when you have a resource that has been tried and true, that has been tested. And I know what I'm talking about. 7 years in the game, I've helped hundreds of clients to publish devotionals. I've written my own devotionals. I've helped family members and different things of that nature do devotionals. And so I want you to have the tools that you need, the solutions that you need to get you from unstuck to published. So if you know that is you, I definitely want to invite you to join me for the devotional blueprint workshop. Again, that's going to be Thursday, June the 19th, 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you get that investment and grab your seat today. So what else is going on at RPH? You guys, listen, we're going to relaunch the Get Your Right On podcast, and I cannot wait on that. So stay tuned for that. The podcast is still available and out. The older sessions that I have that I did several years ago, then I stopped podcasting because I had a radio show. And then I decided, I just had an epiphany, I'm not really sure if my audience is tuning into the radio show, because at least with podcasts, you can go back and listen. You can go back and find it. If you missed a live episode with radio show, if you miss it, you just miss it. And so I didn't want you guys to miss all of the information that was being put out there. So we're going to be relaunching the Get Your Right On podcast. So you can click the link in the caption of this video if you are an author or if you are a book publishing professional, whether you're editor, graphic designer, formatter, even if you're another publisher. Listen, there's more than 1 billion people in the world. There's enough of us where we can all eat and be happy. So I want you to come on to the podcast and share your journey, share your story. How did you get in writing? How did you get in the business? I want people to know that you are here. So you definitely want to make sure that you click on that link, tag an author, share this out with somebody you know that is a published author, and maybe they're trying to relaunch a book that's already out there. Doing a podcast tour is a great way to do that. Now, I can't help you with the podcast tour, but you can submit your application to be on my podcast. So I'm excited about that. Also going to relaunch the Authors Roundtable magazine, going to do a special holiday edition. And this time I'm going to make it a free magazine, a free digital magazine. So we're going to relaunch a holiday edition. More information is coming out for that as well. And so just kind of getting back to some things that I kind of let go and trying to get myself disciplined and follow my own advice. I have a few books that I need to be working on. Now that I'm out of school and I'm not writing papers, I'll have more time to commit to my personal writing, because I spend all of my time helping my clients and different things of that nature. I kind of put my stuff on the back burner, but I'm going to be bringing that to the forefront. So I'm definitely excited about that. The next Get Your Right On 7-day boot camp starts, I think it's Sunday, July 13th. So if you need some group coaching, maybe you're like, I just know that I'm supposed to be writing, but I need to know where to start. The boot camp is where you need to be. So it used to be a 30-day boot camp, and I condensed that down to 7 days. I've done the 30-day boot camp over a few years and just kind of watched the progression of some of my clients that came to the boot camp. And I think 30 days may be too long. So doing the 7-day boot camp, so you're getting more information in less amount of time, but you're also getting strategic deadlines. You're getting the very information that you need so that you can be successful. So you don't have to worry about logging in for 30 days. 7 days. All right. We got 2 live sessions, and then you'll be in the student portal. And every day your assignment will be released that you need to be working on. It's just going to give you a more, not even a more, it's going to give you detailed instructions on what you need to do to get that book together. So I think that's going to work better for the audience that I serve. And I am excited about that. So listen, you guys, if you're trying to get a book done for the holiday season, I'm going to tell you, if you want to work with Relentless, we need your completed manuscript no later than August the 1st. If you're trying to have a January release, we need your completed manuscript no later than September 1st. Okay, so we've made some shifts in how we do business, and we are not working over the holidays. It just doesn't do well for my mental well-being. Like, I am a holiday person, and I have worked over the holiday season and was miserable. So, I mean, once Thanksgiving gets here, the week before Thanksgiving, all we're going to be doing is workshops, offering digital products, but we are not doing any client work over the holidays. So if you know that you're trying to get that book out for the holiday season, make sure we have your completed manuscript and your deposit by August the 1st. All right. So some new services we're going to be launching here pretty soon is the book release consultant. So I have a lot of clients, and I've done this for in the past, and I did not offer it as a quote unquote service, but now I'm putting all of that expertise, all of that knowledge that I know, and putting it into an actual service. So if you know that you are planning, especially an in-person book release, and you're trying to figure out what to do, where do I get this, how do I do it, what do I need to have there, we're going to be offering that service. So just be looking out for that information. I cannot remember what the price is right now, but I will be able to help you as your book release consultant. Now, this does not include me being on site. If you would like for me to be on site the day of, then we'll have to have another conversation. But this is to help you get organized so that you know exactly what it is you need to be working on. Make sure that your author branding is tight, give you some suggestions on what you do, give you some things that I order for myself, and also sent to my other clients who have published books for them to order for their book release party. So you can definitely do that. It'll be an add-on service if you do any publishing package with us. And so let me just say this, because we have a lot of people who want more than what the package offers. You guys, listen, we don't do your marketing. We don't build your brand. Everything that is in our package is what you get. And there's so many times clients come, and just because I know I've kind of done it, but I'm going to be pulling back from that. And I'm going to be giving you exactly what you have invested in. So if you want an add-on service, like I had a client who had started her publishing process with us years ago. And then she had to stop. She had some life stuff going on. And then she came back and she said, I need coaching. So guess what? We added book coaching to her package. So that she can stay on track with what she has going on. So one of the first things I did was she has a keynote speech, and she's writing her book based off her topic that she normally is invited to speak on. So she gave me her keynote speech PowerPoint outline, and then I created her a book outline based on what she's already doing, so that she can have a clear direction of what she needs to be writing on, because she already has the content, but she didn't know how to organize it. Okay, so we added book coaching to her publishing package. So these are the things that we're going to be doing and offering for you that need that extra, who know, listen, I'm not just out here to be out here. I'm trying to be intentional. I'm trying to be purposeful. I'm trying to make sure that I'm maximizing my investment. So kudos to her for understanding, listen, I need somebody to coach me. And she asked it, and she didn't want it for free. A lot of you want everything just because you're paying one price. Listen, I'm not doing that anymore. I have to honor my time and respect my time in order for you to honor my time and respect my time. So you're going to be seeing some very specific add-on services that are available for our publishing packages. All right. And it's everything that's needed that's going to assist you in the process. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can send us an email or send us a message. You can go to our website and schedule a 15-minute free consultation so that we can get a feel for one another and see if we want to work together. I can give you, and I'm just here to see, hey, you're going to tell me what you're doing. I'm going to tell you what we offer, what we need, and then you can decide whether or not, what you want to do from there. I do not believe that everybody needs to write a book. I believe some of us need to blog, and I'm not going to allow you to waste your time or your money at Relentless when I know that what you're doing is not fully developed or it's not marketable. I believe in making sure authors can get an ROI, a return on their investment. It's crucial. And you can get that if you follow instructions. Okay, so I'm excited for your success. I'm excited for all the things we got going on at Relentless. And I'm even more excited for trusting me to help you on this journey. All right. So remember, the Devotional Blueprint Workshop is Thursday, June the 19th at 6 p.m. Central Time. Investment is $47. You can upgrade to the VIP for $97 to get the workshop replay, a 60-minute working session, a free devotional template, a free ebook, and get a feedback on a sample of your writing. So I'm excited about that. I hope to see you in the workshop. Remember, as we say at Relentless, it is never too late for you to get your right on. All right, you guys, have an amazing day.